morning, they will report to me. We will pray, we will rest and doze off to see what he will say to us. That was what we were doing throughout June and July. And I thank God that also part of the teaching in that June is about faith. Yes or no? Faith. It boosted up our faith. You will hear more about that faith on the Thanksgiving Day, 3rd Sunday in September. So when I found myself in this situation, myself and my 3 ladies, we started praying on our weaknesses. Lord, show us. And God continued to show us more, each of us. And then, after some time, God revealed through one person, one of us, that a helicopter came and a ladder was let down for me to climb. And she also wanted to climb the ladder with me. And the pilot in the helicopter said, if you want to come, you can't use this ladder. So they threw another ladder to her. And she climbed it. When she got into that helicopter, I was no longer there. She found that I was in the sky. And she wanted to come. And I said to her, you better go back. You better go back because you do not know for how long I'll be there. Because I have to bring God's teaching to these people. There are instructions that I must bring to them. It was like Moses going for the 10 Commandments. So she woke up. We took it seriously. We were praying. And then at the point, God now said, the 3 of them should be separated from me to another room, and I should be there alone. I did not know that he was putting me in prison. Then he made me to understand, what do these people have in common? Prophets of old, apostles of old, Jesus, he mentioned 1 or 2 others. And then the prophets he spelled out, Jeremiah, Ezekiel. The only thing they had in common was suffering, torture. And it made me to understand that it got me. It brought me into the situation in which I find myself in order for me to pay the price of my apostleship. Which apostles in the Bible did they not put in prison? Which apostle was not tortured? What money do they have? What houses? His rules have not changed. I said, I'm ready. And that was where my punishment began. I've never suffered like that before in my entire life. I'm not joking with you. You see, we are messing up. How many times have you read that Jesus wept? Did it mean anything to you? No. History. How many times have you read in Joel chapter 2, call a solemn assembly, and let the priest stand between the altar and the vestibule and weep for the congregation and say, save thy people, O God. You've read it many times. How many times have you done it? Even when in the church we have read it and we are praying, none of us ever shed tears. A prophet, an apostle, a servant of God who does not know how to weep can never succeed. Good gracious. May you not go through suffering and agony. For the first time in my life, I knew what suffering and agony is. Look at me. You've known me for a long time as a hard man. Every man has his price. A hard man can become a weeping what? I always remember Seth. It was then that I understood what pain and agony that boy was going through when he had his crisis. We will say to him, okay, take it easy. He'll be crying. He will not be able to lie down. He will not be able to put his body on any side, whatever. It's all pain. And I said to myself, we didn't understand this boy. It is easy when you go to see somebody who is sick and say to him, Pele, it's meaningless. He alone knows. The Lord inflicted on me that torture. Day and night. When I say day and night, I mean day and night. No respite, 24 hours. And then my teacher will come and he will start teaching me so many things. Books after books. The books that are not in this world. The books that are up there. There's one of them that I remember the name. Do this, do that. You see, the way they teach is different from the way we teach. They teach the soul, not the ears or the brain.